Hi, my name is Michael Church, and I'm here in this crawl space that we just completed remediation on. We had to pull the old vapor barrier, the old insulation, and treat the crawl space for mold. And we use green products that we use to treat this with. And today we're going to do a surface sample just to make sure we did the job correctly. And I just wanted to go over that with you. Right now, the humidity in the crawl space is 47%. I don't know if you can see that or not, so that's good. Obviously, we are right next to the dehumidifier, so it's going to be lower here, so we're going to test it again a little further away from the dehumidifier to see how it reads. And I went ahead and took a sample of the wood, and I'll show you that in just a second. It is at 12%. As you can see, today is September 20th, and right there is where we're going to pull our surface sample. In a crawl space, it's not recommended to do air samples because it's not technically a living space. Basically, you use this little swab here. It's a sterile swab, and you measure out this is a 1 inch by 1 inch block that we're going to pull a sample from. So you just take it, and you take your swab and you rub on the block, like so, and then we send that off to a lab. I like to do 2 samples whenever I do it, and as you can see, we did not put the insulation back because we don't like fiberglass insulation between the joists. Let's say that the subfloor got a leak and it would come down and hit the fiberglass insulation. It would start to rot out the subfloor. So this way, if she gets a leak at the house and it comes through, it'll only damage a small area of subfloor versus an area, say, the whole size that the insulation runs. And I've even seen it go to the other side and damage big parts of the crawl space. So we try to discourage our clients from putting the fiberglass back. So what we use is a 1/2 inch foam board around the crawl space wall. And then we tuck the plastic underneath. Now this is an interior wall, so you don't have to insulate this. There's crawl space on the other side, but this wall over here that I'm going to show you back here in the back, it does have insulation, and we'll be able to show you that here in just a minute. Okay, we are in the back area of the crawl space. You can see we use a green foam board, and then the foam board insulates the block. And this way you don't have to worry about insulating the between the joists. So that's what we do. We're going to do sample 2, and the moisture on the wood is 11%, and the humidity is 45%. We're a good probably 20 feet from the dehumidifier, so we're drying out real nice. Everything is going real good, so hope the samples come out great, and I'm sure they will. We use green products that really take care of, we not only treat the wood with a biocide, but we also put a protectant on the wood. So if the humidity did get out of control for a short period of time, it would actually prevent moisture from going into the wood. And we treat all the joists and the subfloor when we do this, but it also has a mold preventative in it, so that way if mold spore does come along and try to attach itself to the wood, the product will actually kill the mold spore before it has a chance to set the root. So very good product. We've been using it for years. We had 7 inches of rain 2 days ago. Humidity's high outside, and we're under 50% in this crawl space today. So very good. I'm very pleased with how this job went. Thanks, and I hope you all learned something.